Welcome to the bold analysis, ladies and gentlemen. I want to ask a question. What do you think is Johnson Muthama's mission in Machakos County? Despite of him being the UDA chairman, he is not getting the support of UDA party fully in Machakos gubernatorial race. And that race was initially shaped to be between Muthama, Wavinya, Ndeti, and Waita. I think those are the front runners, and also the Maendeleo Chap candidate Maliti. So at this, there is Alfred Mutua, who is also a member of Kenya Kwanza, and the UDA chairman is also a member of Kenya Kwanza. The gubernatorial race in Machakos has been one that is very complicated, but again there is a lot of backstabbing amongst the politicians themselves. When William Ruto brought Alfred Mutua in Kenya Kwanza, and under scanty, in a very scanty deal, Johnson Muthama, who was supposed to be the custodian of the Kamba vote in Kenya Kwanza, was pushed in the back, and Alfred Mutua was given the front seat. However, you could see that Maendeleo Chap had a governor candidate who was Maliti, who was Alfred Mutua's deputy. But there have just been a lot of games that have been going on. Maliti's deputy crossed over and supported Wavinya Ndeti, and a few days later, Maliti himself, who is also who was eyeing for the same seat under Maendeleo Chap, also threw his weight behind Wavinya Ndeti. And someone will ask if there is really a very good chemistry that is happening in Kenya Kwanza as far as Ukambani Machakos vote is concerned, then it would have been easy for the Machakos race to be between Azimio and Kenya Kwanza, where now William Ruto would use his influence in Kenya Kwanza to implore on the Maendeleo Chap to support the UDA chairman Johnson Muthama. But as things goes by, you can see that Muthama is an isolated man. I want to ask again, what is Muthama's mission in Machakos? Because it seems that race has shaped to be a two-horse race between Wavinya Ndeti and Nzioka. But you know, they are both members of Kenya, of Azimio la Umoja, one Kenya. And so there is an element of them dividing votes. But as things stand, I think they're the ones that are getting a lot of limelight. In this video, I'll try to look at it in a broader perspective. What might have led to that fallout between Deputy President and Johnson Muthama? Because Deputy President William Ruto would have supported Muthama fully, because that is the chairman of the UDA party. Guys, I want us to look at that critically. Sonko joined Kenya Kwanza, and Sonko was in Machakos, and we understand that Sonko has also refused to campaign for the UDA governor candidate Muthama. And as that was going on, Alfred Mutua has also crossed over and is supporting Wavinya Ndeti, who is a Wiper candidate in Machakos. So let me ask, who is fooling who, or who is blackmailing who? But I see Kalonzo Musyoka at the center of this. There is an emerging report from journalists from Machakos that Johnson Muthama dropped the UDA campaigning for William Ruto, especially in his mini campaigns, the campaigns in the small towns that are not really covered by the media. Johnson Muthama is simply asking for his vote as a governor but is not campaigning for Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. This is not new. When Kipruto Arap Kirwa left the UDA party, there was a report that they were supposed to leave also with Johnson Muthama, but Muthama remained after having a closed-door meeting with William Samoei Ruto. And there is this bit of whatever is happening in Machakos, but on Muthama's context, I see a problem in the UDA leadership. This is a person who is someone that should be one of the most influential leaders in the UDA ranks, chairman of the party. That is the David Murathe in Jubilee, that is the John Mbadi of ODM, and so is the UDA chair. But he seems not to be wielding a lot of influence. Is it not in public domain that Muthama has said in many instances that William Ruto never consulted him when Alfred Mutua was coming, and he came out and said he will not support Alfred Mutua, he will not work with Alfred Mutua in UDA. And by the since saying that, things have not been so rosy, and you will not even see him in the UDA briefings as a party. What is going on, and why do you think the fallout is there? There is no magical science. We'll try to delve deep and really question what is emerging. But before that, I want to still take this time to keep on reminding us about Sarah's medical bill, the 50 bob support. We have one of our own, and who is in Kenyatta Hospital. She's suffering acute leukemia. She has undergone through the chemo sessions, and of course she's getting reprieve and she's supposed to be discharged, but that cannot still happen because of a bill that inflated to 1 billion. So we are running a 3 weeks challenge of making sure that we can fill a 1 million check for her. And the strategy was very simple. If at least 20,000 people can raise 50 bob each, we'll have that one. So adopt 2 or 3, you can adopt 2 people, you can adopt 3 other subscribers, because of course we know others who have not yet responded, but the response is overwhelming. As of now, we have 157,960. 157,960. Asanteni sana. This will be a reality. What caused the fallout between William Ruto and Johnson Muthama? As we have been treated to a fallout between William Ruto and President Uhuru Kenyatta, but why is it that it's also not being fixed? However, I'll try to look at, in my next analysis, I'll try to explain in details areas where I can tell you that William Ruto doesn't have much of the stake. The Mount Kenya wing that are surrounding Deputy President in Kenya Kwanza, I think they have paralyzed, or rather, let me say they had captured the party. There is what is called state capture. So in UDA, there is Central Kenya capture. I want you to look at the nomination list that was taken to IBC. And just try to calculate, uangalie in terms of tribal representations. Our politics is tribal, so there is nothing new in that. Who are the majority? You will see that majority of people, those who have been nominated, actually, let's just pick Veronica Maina, the ones I can remember, who is the SG, Jaguar, Ketwa Ruguru. Those are 3 I can know. So there are also some other 2 there. So if you do, you will see that they have taken charge. And they are the ones that are close to the party portfolio. The running mate is from Mount Kenya. So of course, that closeness with party leadership, the party leader William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, it is one thing that seems to have pushed the likes of Johnson Muthama, who are seen as outsiders. So that is something you can see in politics. And because I think Johnson Muthama was regarded as someone who is inconsequential as far as William Ruto's presidential votes are concerned. Someone might look at him and see a man who is not adding a very big value in the presidential vote. However, that notwithstanding, the Mutua Kamba stake that William Ruto allegedly gave the Alfred Mutua, which he has dropped campaigning with, was not inclusive of Muthama. Because Muthama must also have a contingency plan in the fact that if he doesn't win the governor's seat, which is most likely, what is his fate? I think William Ruto might have made a blunder, and whatever was being given to Alfred Mutua he would have sat together with Muthama and say that you guys should work together and deliver me the Kamba vote, then this and this will be given. So perhaps Muthama was expecting that if CS1, CS and maybe ambassadorial positions are going to be given, it should not be on Mutua. And honestly, Mutua is overrated. If you remember before 2017, one of the most powerful faces that were behind Raila Odinga was Orengo Muthama. Was a very powerful until he made a miscalculation and did not go for the governor's seat and said he was not even now going for the Senate, and for some reasons that's how he pushed himself. Actually, he pushed himself to the periphery. So the Kamba stake in Kenya Kwanza was not accommodative. Kalonzo factor is the big thing, because one thing I've realized in Machakos is this: William Ruto wants Kamba vote, and those Kamba votes, they are Kalonzo Musyoka loyalists. Seems to the people who are having the key. And for you to get that Kamba vote, you might have to go Kalonzo way. So that is why Alfred Mutua was brought and given the front seat, because with Alfred Mutua there was that image of the Kamba nation. But then, because he had broken ranks with Azimio, he was standing a prime position to be the attack front on Kalonzo Musyoka. And Johnson Muthama could not play that role keenly, because he is vying for the governor's seat and he needs votes from Kalonzo's loyalists. That indicates why, if you look at UDA leaders, the UDA leadership, I think initially William Ruto's plan was to request the UDA leadership not to seek any elective seat. If you look at them, they did not go. Anthony Mwaura is not anywhere. By the way, he's the head of elections, I think. So, the fact that Johnson Muthama defied William Ruto's wish, despite the fact that he was the chairman of the UDA party, but decided to go for an elective seat, that might have caused that fallout. And that is my understanding on that. But you can also tell us, especially people from Machakos, who are you voting for governor? Perhaps that will give us an understanding whether Muthama has a stake in Machakos. And that is my bold. I am back with another interesting one from the latest leak.